Now we talk about budget device ni Samsung, first things comes to my mind, yung A0 something niya. Itong phone na ito was released back in April of 2025. Itong si Samsung Galaxy A06. And right now, we're hearing about A07 being released na. Parang that's so fast. 4 months lang tinagal itong phone na ito, naluma na agad. Kaya in this video, sasabihin ko sa inyo guys na sobrang nakasale itong phone na ito. And it's worth it to buy this phone right now, this 2025. So tara, pag-usapan natin. So as usual, a very simple box from Samsung. This is a Samsung Galaxy A06 5G. Eh kita natin, very thin kasi wala siyang charging brick inside. So opening the box, kita natin silyado tong phone na ito. Looks like this. And there's another cover over inside. Meron tayong SIM ejector tool. And inside, we got a warranty card and a quick start guide. Plus a C2C cable na walang charging brick. Now, you can always opt to buy mga charging brick like this one from Ugreen. And this is a 65 watts na nano GAN charger. Sobrang okay siya kasi tatlong port niya. Dalawang C port, isang A port. And very travel friendly din siya as well. Meron din siya mga 20 watts na option which I'll link on the description box below. So right now, pilasin muna natin. Looking very nice tong phone na ito. And kahit ganitong presyo lang niya, it feels good. And so there's two variant nitong Samsung Galaxy A06. Ang kanyang A06 4G na 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. Ang kanyang SRP is 5,790. And ang kanyang A06 5G na 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage is priced at 7,990. But pagdating sa mga sale, sobrang bagsak presyo to. Ang A06 4G can go as low as 2,900 pesos and ang A06 5G can go as low as 3,800 pesos. So kung ako sa inyo guys, abang-abang lang kayo sa mga sale, mga payday sale, and mga double-digit sale. And I'll post the link on the description box below kung saan kayo pwede mag-abang ng mga sale nitong Samsung Galaxy A06 series. Na pagdating sa design, both 4G and 5G sports the same design. And it kind of looks cool naman tong likod niya. Very simple, na plain lang siya and matte finish siya. And got two camera bumps dito at the back. Now, one thing to appreciate sa kanya is yung kanyang side is exactly the same as yung kanyang A36 and yung kanyang A56 na design. Naka-elevated yung kanyang power button and volume rocker and dito mas slim down siya. The only difference is that this one is plastic frames. Kay A56, it's metal frames. But it almost feel the same pag ako tinanong mo. Except that medyo mas plasticky feel kunti ito. Pag tinignan mo ka ng SIMs na it's hybrid, so either go for isang nano SIM plus isang micro SD or dalawang nano SIM na pagsasabayin mo. Now, kung tatanungin mo kung may eSIM support to, wala. Kasi normally mga eSIM phones is mga 20,000 pesos and up. But meron tayo workaround. You can always buy this one, si Smart Multi-SIM, and I'll put it on the description box below kung saan nyo pwede mabili to. And you can search dito sa aking YouTube channel for the tutorial kung paano gamitin yung multi-SIM ni Smart to turn this phone into a eSIM capable phone. Dito mo lang makita yan sa ating channel kasi sa ibang tech channel, hindi nila tinuturo to. And best of all, 119 pesos lang to. Everything nasa description box. Na pagdating naman sa design ng kanyang display, I don't really kinda like it kasi probably it's already phased out na itong design na ito. It's still teardrop notch and right now lahat ng phones na nakita ko, mapa 2,000, 3,000 pesos, naka-punch hole na. Samsung medyo naiwan dito and sobrang kapal din ng kanyang baba dito sa ilalim. So kung gusto nyo makita ang full specs ng Samsung Galaxy A06 series, eto na. Now, basically, everything's exactly the same except sa kanyang processor. Si A06 4G is sporting the Helio G85 and si A06 5G is using the Dimensity 6300, which is a better choice, of course, personally. Pag tatanungin mo, si Dimensity 6300 na kunin mo, syempre. But of course, it boils down to your budget. Nung ginagamit ko naman to phone na ito, it's smooth naman, no? Nung wala pa ako ini-install. Pero when I start installing things inside and trying to multitask it heavily, makikita mo talaga na medyo it's quite sluggish na. Lalo ko sobrang dami mong app na binuksan sabay-sabay, mabibitin ka talaga sa 4 gigs of RAM niya. At least inuunahan ko kayo. Pero kung ginagamit mo lang to basically for call, text, and social media, wala ka maging problema dito. Just to set your expectation. Kasi kung nabili mo naman si A06 4G ng roughly 2,900 pesos, I ain't complaining. Kasi sobrang okay na impression niya for getting a Samsung Galaxy na phone. And nung sinalang ko to si A06 5G sa Antutu benchmark, 500,000 points nakuha niya, which is for me, kung nakuha mo to ng roughly 3,800 or 3,900 pesos, still na to at this price point. Pero kung bibili mo ng 7,990, pass. Now, one thing na napansin ko dito sa kanya, while I was downloading mga files from Google Drive and from other sources, medyo mabagal siya. Comparing sa ibang phones na mid-range which downloading the same files with the same router and the same plan, di hamang na mas mabagal siya mag-download. I'm pretty sure that they're using a cheaper na Wi-Fi modem chip inside. Kaya expect mo na medyo mas sluggish siya. Pero nung tinest ko naman ka ng 5G dito, okay naman ka ng speed. I did try Globe and Smart, okay naman pagsagap niya, and decent naman ang downloading speed niya. Na kung gusto nyo makita ibang benchmark, eto na. Now, this phone has a industry standard na 5,000 mAh na battery. Lithium-ion pa rin gamit na dito, so nothing really special. And it supports only up to 25 watts na fast charging, which the downside is wala pa rin siyang kasamang charging brick. I don't think babalik na yun. Now, if you're using this just normally, okay naman siya. Nakakatagal naman siya one whole day, walang charging. Nung ginamit ko naman siya for hotspot and tethering, okay din naman, nakatagal din siya na one whole day. And to further back up yung sinasabi ko, it was able to give me a 12 hours and a half na screen on time. Now, pagdating sa kanya display, it's nothing really exciting dahil this one still has a IPS LCD. Pero one thing na nagusto ko pa rin sa kanya is that this one still has a 90Hz screen refresh rate. Even though that this phone can only display up to 720p, still decent pa rin ang browsing experience dito. Kung ang main usage mo dito is mostly on social media, wala ka maging problema. Smooth naman scrolling dito. As long as maganda yung internet connection, I think you'll be getting some really nice experience dito sa kanya. And if you're watching naman your favorite contents naman dito on this phone, be it sa YouTube, Netflix, except that hindi ka na makakanood ng HD dito kasi limited ka sa 720p, you'll still get some nice, decent experience naman while watching on this phone. Just don't expect too much lang. Now, alam ko naman this phone only has one loud firing speaker dito sa ilalim, pero the good side is meron pa rin siyang audio jack. So, let's just simply check yung kanyang sound quality. Well, honestly, medyo hindi lang ganun kalakasan ng sound. For me personally, it's below my average. Now, most likely tatanungin sa akin next is if this phone can game. Now, I tried CODM and ML. Both game was able to give me a decent experience at medium graphical settings. Now, si CODM, nung sinagad ko naman siya sa high graphical settings, medyo nahirapan siya, so binaba ko siya sa medium graphical settings. So, give me a little bit better na experience. Honestly, the touch response was okay. The sound bitin ka talaga kasi I was able to use my TWS to enjoy the better sounds. Pero sa ML, okay naman ang kanyang experience. Except na siguro pag naglalaban kayo, mapapansin mo, minsan there are times na nagte-teleport yung kalaban mo out of nowhere. Pero sa dalawang game na yun, I'm pretty sure it's playable. Just you have to lower down your graphical settings. And pinakamainit on both game, nung nakapaglaro ako ng 30 minutes on each, is 44 degrees Celsius. I'm pretty sure sa A06 4G, you have to further lower it down para makapaglaro ka na matino din for these two games. Now, pagdating sa kanilang camera, pareho naman setup ng 4G and 5G, 50MP na main camera sensor and a 2MP na depth sensor. This one can shoot you up to 1080p and 30fps. And yung kanilang harap is 8MP, also 1080p and 30. So right now, let's check some photos na nakuha natin from my Samsung Galaxy A06 5G just to set your expectation. Now, pagdating sa outdoors, you'll be able to get some decent shot. Pero there are times na pag zoom in mo, mga shots na nakuha mo, medyo blown out yung kanyang photo, no? So, hindi siya nakapag-focus na maayos. And probably there are times na ganito makikita mo talaga, no? Probably due to, of course, yung price point nito is quite low. Pero there are times naman na you'll be able to get some decent snaps naman sa kanya. Except that siguro pag moving object, medyo hirap siya kasi tinan mo hindi siya makapag-focus na maayos. Pero if you're trying to capture mga still na photos, kaya naman na mag-capture a nice decent shot. Pero pag zoom in mo, mapapansin mo, well, it's a little bit soft na talaga. Yung mga color greens niya is more of the natural color attack, which is for me pretty solid. And pag tinignan mo ng mga details dito sa mga bato na to is pretty intact, pero hindi lang gano'ng kaganda-ganda colors. If you're trying to take some photos, if you're walking by, makikita mo na okay lang yung photo. Nothing really to expect kasi yung mga clouds dito is wala kang makikita details. Na kung tinatry mo naman ng zooming capability niya, this is a normal shot. Zooming it all the way to 10 times zoom. Now, honestly, wala ka na masyadong makita na details pagdating sa 10 times. And ulitin natin dito sa Starbucks logo from normal all the way to 10 times. Now, this is a little bit better compared sa kanina. Siguro digitally enhanced na to konti. Now, if you're trying to go indoor, mapapansin mo mga photos a little bit soft. And, well, honestly, kaya naman na mag-focus sa mga subjects. Wala ka naman maging problema. Except that siguro medyo mas softer mga photos makita mo indoors. If you're trying to take some mga shots like this one, mga lobsters, parang hindi lang siya ganun kasarap tingnan based sa aking mata. And mga food dito is just okay. Pero hindi siya mukhang katakam-takam. And some of these other shots na nakuha ko ay just so-so. Now, upon trying yung kanyang selfie camera on outdoors, okay lang. Pero pansin ko lang na masyado na siyang soft pag zoom in mo. Siguro pag hindi mo siya zoom in, hindi mo siya mapapansin na soft siya. Pero kung zoom in mo siya, zoom mo lang mapapansin na, ay, soft na pala itong mga photos na ito. Mas grabe nga lang pagdating sa indoor, talagang soft na siya. Now, tingnan natin right now kanya video performance both sa harap and sa likod. Camera quality ni Samsung Galaxy A06 5G. And right now, I'm shooting at 1080p and 30 FPS. And ito naman ang quality ng kanyang rear camera. Also shooting at 1080p and 30 FPS. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa Samsung Galaxy A06 5G and 4G? Now if you're really tight on the budget and yet you want to have a decent phone na Samsung level ang quality, I think this is pretty much a very decent phone. Lalo kung mabili mo to sa sale, I'm pretty sure na okay siya. It can give you all of the basic things na kailangan mo gawin sa isang phone, except that yung kanang camera is just so-so and yung kanang gaming performance is also so-so. But overall, it gives you a sturdy feel na phone, maganda ka ng display, not bad. And for me, mas recommend ko kunin mo yung 5G than yung 4G. That is if you have that extra budget. Para sa 4G, pag nag-sale siya, nasa 2,900 pesos. And para sa 5G, pag naka-sale siya, nasa roughly 3,900 pesos. Both devices are really sulit kung mabili mo siya pag naka-sale. So I'm pretty sure na intriga kayo kung saan nyo pwede mabili at that price point. I'll post everything on the description box below kung saan mo siya mabili. Iwas tayo scam kasi malapit ang Burr months. And if you know anyone sa inyong family, mga barkada, mga friends who's looking for a budget phone like this one, don't forget to recommend this video. And of course, ini-invite ko kayo mag-subscribe and like this video. And hit that bell icon na rin para ma-notify kayo kung meron ng mga bagong pakulo here on my channel. So paano yan? Hanggang muli, magkita-kita tayo sa akin next video. Peace out. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.